And we're back, and this is what the finished product will look like. I rolled and spread the second square rectangle, so now I have this lovely batch. So I'm going to put these have to rise again for half an hour. I'm going to put them on the oven, because the oven, as I said before, was warm, and that is ideal for rising. And so I'm going to put this damp cloth over it again. It's still damp, so it's still going to work. Make sure it's covered and don't look at it. And I'm also going to preheat the oven to 375 while I work this. Okay. 375 on our Vulcan oven. And that is going to be it for a while, half an hour actually. So I'm going to set this to 30 minutes and just let it sit there. Cinnamon rolls are done rising. We can look at them. They look much bigger. See how they have doubled in size? Now we will put them in the oven that is at 375 degrees. We put them on the lower rack so that they cook evenly. And halfway through, at 10 minutes, since they cook for 20 minutes, I'm going to flip them around at 10 so that they cook evenly. And now I'm going to make the I'm going to make the glaze later. So that is all now. So it's been 10 minutes and now we're going to flip around our cinnamon rolls. They look very close to being done right now. See how the back ones are darker than the front ones? We're going to flip them around so that the front ones get a bit darker. These only need about 5 more minutes actually, because they look pretty dark so far. So we're going to set our timer to 5 minutes. So now we're going to make the glaze, which is a very important part of the cinnamon roll experience. Turn on the stove in a small saucepan. Could be the same one you heat up your milk in at the beginning. You put milk in. You're just heating it up so it's hot. How much milk? So now we're back and we're continuing making the glaze. The glaze is good. We want it hot, and we have 6 tablespoons of milk here. And we have 1.5 cups of confectioner sugar here. The original recipe called for 2 tablespoons of milk, but I tripled it so that we have enough, because the milk makes the sugar shrink a lot, and the original amount of confectioner sugar is 1/2 cup, so that is for the original. And I believe this is hot. It is looking pretty warm here. So you can see steam coming off of it. So we're going to turn it off, take it off of heat, and we're going to put the confectioner sugar in a bigger bowl for the convenience of it just being for the rest of our family. So now we're going to pour this in slowly and mix it up with a spoon. Okay. As you'll see, it will shrink a lot. Just burns a hole right in it. And the sugar just dissolves into it. As you can see, it is doing its job quite well. And you can make it the consistency that you want. The more milk you add, the more liquidy it will be. And if you think you've added too much milk, you can just keep adding more confectioner sugar to it. Now, you want to incorporate everything. I think this no, it's very liquidy. And if if you don't have any more sugar, you can keep it at room temperature and it'll thicken up as it cools. So that's another way to make it thicker. Well, it appears that I do not need all of that, so this looks very nice. I may add a little bit more confectioner's sugar. See, it is dripping. I think I may. One moment. I will go get the sugar and I'll add it. Oh, hello. You want to add slowly so that you don't overdo it. Although I do have more milk, so I could, but just as a precaution. And mix after each addition. It's definitely thickening up. You want to scrape the sides because you will have some stuck to the sides. I think... Oh, well, there are the cinnamon rolls. All ready to go. And my glaze is all ready to go. Oh, everything is falling together. I'm going to now take out the cinnamon rolls.